Now at 6, get your cards out because it's Toy Box Tuesday. We're going to be taking your calls live to brighten a child's Christmas. Plus, we'll hear from the Joplin Police Department on an uptick in holiday thefts. And we'll hear from a local family benefiting from the Toy Box campaign.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Well, it's Toy Box Tuesday. The phone bank is set up right now in our studio. Hello, volunteers. Our Toy Box sponsors from Equity Bank and the Pittsburgh Salvation Army are ready to take your calls. Get those phones ringing. You just phone in a monetary pledge in any amount. 100% of that money will go toward the purchase of new toys for area kids in need this Christmas season. The number to call, 1-888-6204-TOY. Please call right now. As you see, they are ready. We're going to tell you more about the Toy Box Project in just a bit. First, a look at some of the day's news. Joplin's annual Christmas parade is just now getting underway on Main Street. Let's go to Chris Warner and Tanya Bach there live on 18th and May.
Leaders back behind us, getting ready for the parade, just getting underway. A lot of excitement, 109 floats in this parade this year.
That's right. This is the 52nd annual Joplin Christmas Parade, and the theme this year is Christmas in Candyland. It's going to be great. It's kicking off right now. The first floats are starting to move, and that means we need to get going too. The parade, of course, is hosted by Freeman Hospital, and they've been hosting it since 2014 when they took it over from the Joplin JCs. We better get going. Back to you, Dow.
All right, have fun out there. Try your best to stay warm. Let's check in with Doug Heddy for a first look at the weather.
Well, it is cold. It's December, of course, and temperatures have mainly been setting low to mid 40s all day. We've had kind of on and off drizzle and the patchy fog across the region, which is going to stick around as we go through the evening hours. 41 Nevada, 46 Miami, 48 in Anderson. We have Chanute sitting at about 44. But look at the fog. Thickets on the Missouri side, right along the I-44 corridor, but once you get just northwest of the city, the fog kind of lets up a little bit, but you can see the clouds have not. We've got this low deck of clouds sitting right on top of us and still some pockets of drizzle. So be careful if you're going to be on the roadways tonight. Just some of them are going to be wet and some fogginess across the region. Here's our next little wave building. Northern parts of Texas, that will start to affect us as early as late in the day tomorrow. Through the overnight hours, drizzle, fog holding steady. We'll talk about that rain moving in this time tomorrow evening here in just a bit.
All right, we'll catch you then. As Christmas approaches, store owners might see an increase in shoplifting. The Joplin Police Department says this time of year there is an uptick in theft cases in general, which include shoplifting. Thieves might hide items in their purse or wear under clothing, while some just walk straight out of the door. Captain William Davis says shoppers themselves should also keep an eye on their personal purses and wallets.
Somebody can reach in just in a matter of a second and that's gone. And then next thing you know, they've spent all the cash, they've used all your credit cards, they're doing all those things. They have all your identity documents. And so it's a very big hassle for the victims, unfortunately.
Davis says people call the police department. They should if they think they see someone stealing. Again, we are taking your phone-in donations to the KOAM Toy Box Project to buy toys for kids in need all across this area. Let's check in with Jalen Banks at the phone.
Well, as you guys can see, the phone lines are open and we are rolling right now. We appreciate all of your continued support and donations in the Toy Box Telethon. But as you can see, once again, keep it rolling because you continue to make a difference for children in the 4 states. And one of our partners for Toy Box is the Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots. And they are celebrating their 75th anniversary this year. And I was able to catch up with one family whose Christmas was saved by the program. Christmas shopping is in full swing, but many people are facing financial challenges. And Toys for Tots continues to make sure that everyone has a great Christmas.
Had some financial struggles, with the way the economy has been. And if I wouldn't be able to get help this year, these kiddos would not have no Christmas.
And the Myers kids are grateful for their future presents.
I'm really happy that we're really getting this because normally people don't get these things like everybody else does.
The oldest sibling, Zach, looks forward to his younger siblings having a great Christmas.
I'm happy that they're going to give us like toys, they're going to help my little brother and sister out. Something that I would probably like for Christmas is a new hoodie. I'm happy that they're going to help other people out here.
Sandra Love of Toys for Tots says by helping others, it does something to her heart.
And then I'm able to say, yeah, we can do that. We got you. So my heart grew like the Grinch's heart. My heart grew 10 times whenever I became coordinator. And every time I get to say yes, it grows a little more.
Love also says, including the Myers family, that they will be providing toys to 6,000 kids, which is up by 2,000 from a year ago. The Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots will keep their signups open until December 20th.
All right, for more information on how you can sign up or get involved, go to our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. The Watco Christmas train stopped in Pittsburgh to board around 300 first grade students for a train ride with Santa and his two elves. The goal is to get the kids familiar with trains while showing some Christmas spirits.
Well, it takes me back a lot of years when I got my first Christmas train, and it brings back a lot of memories, and it's kind of neat to just see the joy in the kids' faces.
When Santa hugged me.
Train ride was an hour long, and students were served cookies to boot. Alorica partners with Joplin Fire Department for the annual Christmas for Kids campaign. The employees donate toys and wrapping supplies to help local kids on Christmas. They've donated more than 2,000 gifts and $2,000 in cash to the charity.
As firefighters, it's always wonderful for us to be able to help people, and that's what we do. But to be able to reach out and help facilitate a program like this where we give toys out to the kids during the holidays, especially those that can't afford it.
This is the 5th year Alorica has partnered with Joplin area firefighters Christmas for Kids. Coming up, we went on a shopping trip with Soaring Heights as a part of our Toy Box campaign. Yeah, look at that, a lot of fun. We're going to take a look. First, if this is a very good time to donate to make a kid's Christmas brighter, get out your phone and cards right now and call the number on your screen.
A quick reminder, we're taking your calls right now for our Toy Box Tuesday telethon. Call 888-620-4TOY. And you can go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com and click the banner at the top of the screen to donate. Make whatever monetary pledge you choose, and that money will go to our toys to buy toys for area kids this Christmas season. Last week, we showed our shopping adventure with Equity Bank. And yesterday, we spent the morning with 6 wonderful kids from Soaring Heights Elementary. KOAM's photojournalist Ty Parks takes us to the 7th Street Walmart in Joplin.
You guys are part of student council?
Yeah.
Who would have thought student council would lead to a shopping spree at Walmart?
Okay, you go where you think we should go.
I'm not used to this anymore.
It's fun shopping with the kids. They give us ideas that we might not otherwise come up with. They help to keep us more current, make sure that we get things that kids are actually interested in buying, and they get a joy out of it, I think. And also, it's probably a lesson for them in just the joy of giving.
So we have Nerf guns, ammunition, and Lego sets, and vests.
Okay, so what do you still need?
We still need coloring book, sketchbook.
Of course I enjoy it. Being around the kids. My favorite part is, being a sports guy, I always end up throwing footballs and baseballs and stuff down the aisles with the kids. So that's one of my favorite parts, and I always have a good time out here.
Oh yeah, put it in the box. Always got the glove on. Here it goes. Yep.
Because I've used some of these kids to get ideas for my own kid because, you don't know what's cool for your children really sometimes. So to get an idea of people who are about the same age or who are closer to the same age as your kid, yeah, it definitely helps out.
I'm really excited that I can just go around, pick toys, just have fun here. I think about other people sometimes, but if it's like around Christmas, I think of myself and others.
KOAM Toy Box.
KOAM Toy Box.
KOAM Toy Box. Plenty of organizations are also helping out with our Toy Box shopping. and our friends at Abernathy Roofing joined us on one of our recent shopping toy trips. We want to give a big thank you to the folks at Abernathy for all their support, and remember to keep those donations coming. All right, and I'm with my good friend Dominic from Equity Bank. Dom, what's your motivation for being a part of Toy Box?
Oh, just the kids in the community. This is a great way to volunteer and give back to them.
Absolutely. All right, Dom, thank you so much. All right, we'll keep those donations coming, and we thank you guys so much for all of your help. Back to Dow.
All right, we're going to check back in with the phone bank in a little bit. Jalen, thank you so much. A little bit later, the Missouri Southern women's basketball team climbs the national rankings. We'll tell you where they rank.
Plus, we have more rain in the forecast moving in tomorrow. We're going to look at that coming up. Definitely a dreary day for us today. The clouds, the drizzle and fog really stuck around most of yesterday afternoon, evening, overnight, and then throughout the daytime hours today. We're looking at our Landers Chevrolet Tower Cam on the southeast side of the city, I-44 east and westbound traffic. Some of the roads are wet, so be careful if you are going to be out tonight. Temperatures cold. Of course, we have the Joplin Parade going on right now. At least it's not windy. It's 41. In Iola, 42 in Independence, 40 in Miami, 48, a little bit warmer in Anderson. Carthage is sitting at 43. You can see here's 7th, here's Rangeline. Currently outside at 44, humidity is at 96%. Fog advisory in effect for southwestern Missouri. Throughout the overnight hours, you can see it's pretty thick from Grand Lake up through Pineville, Anderson, Neosho, and then stretching all the way up near Stockton Lake. But once you get a little bit farther west of the state line of Missouri and Kansas, it starts to break up just a bit. All right, through the overnight hours, evening hours, we drop back eventually down to about 41. So really our temps hold fairly steady throughout the overnight hours. And you can see this low cloud deck right on top of us. The ceiling is only about 700 or 800 feet. Underneath it, we don't have much in the way of rain, but we do have some spotty drizzle across the region. Here's our next storm system building western parts of Texas. That band of rain will start to head toward us late in the day tomorrow. So for tonight, it's just drizzle. But by 5, 6 p.m., you can see our rain chances shoot way up throughout the overnight hours for us tomorrow night and then heading into Thursday morning. So let's go ahead through time. Tonight, clouds, drizzle, fog. Be careful if you're going to be on the roadways, as some of them could be wet. Also watch out for the deer. As we go through tomorrow morning, just cloudy skies. We warm near 50. By the afternoon, we start to pick up some showers. Northeastern Oklahoma into northwestern Arkansas. Most of us dry throughout the day. As we work through tomorrow evening, here comes the rain. Periods of showers, even some moderate rain at times. Heaviest along and south of I-44. This continues through most of the night. And then once we get into early Thursday morning, the heaviest rain will advance off toward the east, but we're still going to have bands of scattered showers most of Thursday morning and even a few popping up Thursday afternoon. Then we get a break before our next storm system starts to roll in just in time for Friday night. All right, day planner 42 to start, 50 by noon, high 55. We'll back down to 53 with rain increasing late. Rainfall amounts, most of us should get rain. Again, heaviest Joplin south, 3/4 of an inch, upwards to an inch, maybe a little bit more. Lesser amounts once you get into our northwestern counties. Friday looks okay. Rain spreads right back in Friday night through the first half of the day on Saturday. Then we'll get another break before our next storm system rolls in by Monday. So at least we're staying active because we still need the rain. 55 tomorrow, 62 Thursday, 52 on Friday. Mainly morning showers on Saturday. Sunday looks okay. We could be looking at thunderstorms late Monday into Tuesday. Some of those could be strong, so we'll watch that.
Thunderstorms meaning more than just rain, meaning possibly something violent or
possibly
treacherous. All right. Thanks, Doug. Still ahead, tonight is opening night for Webb City boys basketball, and the Missouri Southern women continue to climb up the national rankings. Jacob Leonard's going to have that and more ahead. We're now more than halfway through our telethon. You can call right now to make your pledge to the Toy Box Project. Give us a call.
Well, tonight is the opening night of the basketball season for the Webb City High School boys basketball team. And the Cards open the season at home this evening, hosting the Lamar Tigers. This one is also the first game of the season for Lamar. Team coming off a district championship last year with a new head coach. And that game begins at 7:30 at Webb City High School. We'll be there, and we'll have highlights right here tonight at 10. At the college level, the Missouri Southern women continue their climb up the national rankings this week. The Lions are up one spot to number 4 in this week's WBCA national poll. Southern is 9-0 to begin the season, including 2-0 in the MIAA after beating Missouri Western and Northwest Missouri last week. Now, the Lions will be back on the floor on Thursday night on the road against Central Oklahoma. The Kansas City Chiefs are on the road this weekend facing the Denver Broncos. And with a win combined with a Chargers loss, the Chiefs would claim their 7th straight AFC West championship. Now, Kansas City, coming off a bit of a setback on Sunday, fell to the Bengals 27-24, snapping a 5-game winning streak. Cincinnati racked up 431 total yards. Quarterback Joe Burrow completed 25 of 31 passes against the Chiefs defense that struggled a little bit on the back end.
As hurt as they are, I think that's going to help them grow. And, whether it's a leverage thing, whether it's your footwork and how you handle that, all those things against good players, if they look at it properly, which they're pretty good that way. They look at it properly, they can grow from that.
And that's a look at sports. We're back with more news after this.
We take some time now to honor a local veteran. Arthur Stanton served in the U.S. Navy from 1943 to 1946. The Southwest City, Missouri native was stationed in the Pacific on the USS Tucker and USS Helena. And we're proud to salute Bosun's mate Arthur Stanton, a 4-state hero. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Congressional Republicans hope to end the military's COVID vaccine requirement for those who serve. Plus, higher limits for federally backed mortgages will give buyers more flexibility as they hunt for houses. And an inside look at Dolly Parton's luxury tour bus. Yeah, those stories, a lot more. It's coming up tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We want to once again thank Equity Bank and also the Pittsburgh Salvation Army for helping us man our Toy Box phone lines today. Yeah, hi folks. This is the 34th year for the KOAM Toy Box campaign. 34 years. Every phone call we get, every donation promised does make a difference for a 4-state child. It has for a generation of Christmases. It's going to happen again this Christmas, but only because you make it possible. Now, we're wrapping up shortly for today, but you're going to get another opportunity to do this a week from today during our next Tuesday telethon, Toy Box Tuesday telethon. Also, you can do this anytime, but just going to our website, logging on, you'll see the information on how to do that there. What a difference that makes. Think about it. You remember being a child, one toy at Christmas can make all the difference. We want to recognize a few more Toy Box donators. Wilma Garrett from Neodesha. Wilmer Garrett gave $20. Thank you, Wilmer. Ruth Cheatham from Joplin, $25. A donation made of $50 in memory of Dale Curry, Deb McCullum of Neosho, $500. Les Sparks, Wyandotte, $50 as we come out to the 3-shot here. You have a donation you want to
this is from a town called Yates Center.
I've heard of it.
Have you heard of it before? Big Fish Billy Leonard. William Leonard. Yeah, that's my dad.
Leonard. So, that sounds familiar. The Christmas parade underway right now.
Yeah, it is, but at least it's not windy. Temperatures mainly sitting into lower 40s. We're going to hold fairly steady as we go through the overnight hours tonight. 55, rain increases late in the day tomorrow.
Quick sports note.
Baker Mayfield landed with the Rams. We'll have more on that at 10.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. We're going to leave you with a little look at that Joplin. See you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.